I think it is a surprise that we have a rate that's this high at this point in the year. Usually in the summer, we have the stronger hiring season with summer jobs.
The latest employment figures for Flagler County show there's some work to do.
Flagler County's June 2024 unemployment rate jumped to 4.2%, an increase from May's 3.6% unemployment rate, according to the June 2024 data release from Florida Commerce. Greg Blase, president and CEO, Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce, says it's concerning.
4.2% is the highest unemployment rate since October of 2021. And this is particularly concerning because usually this is the time of year when the unemployment rate gets to its lowest rate of the year because of the summer hiring season.
Blase adds while summer tourism usually boosts the local economy, there's more uncertainty right now.
The high unemployment rate is likely due to economic uncertainty, due to the macroeconomic trends like inflation. We also have the presidential election that's happening, but we also have to look at local trends that are happening as well, such as the variety of projects that are happening along Flagler Beach that may be resulting in fewer visitors coming here.
The number of Flagler County residents that are employed decreased from 49,540 in May of 2024 to 49,461 in June, a decrease of 79 residents.
More and more people are feeling less likely to buy big ticket items such as vacations. And when we look at our Florida consumer sentiment data, we can see that it's been on the lower side for quite some time.
The Flagler County labor force is reported at just over 51,000 residents. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, August 2nd.
I did not realize that would have been something addressed.
We continue our deep dive into the laws that govern Flagler Beach.
For those who've wanted to drive a golf cart to the beach, Police Chief Matt Downey says it's okay depending on where you drive.
So golf carts are permitted in Flagler Beach. They're not allowed on state roads, and the only place you can actually cross State Road 100 is at Flagler Avenue. So you can't have them on A1A, you can't have them on 100. You cannot take them across the bridge. They're just to be used on the city streets.
Chief Downey says golf carts must be kept roadworthy.
Every odd number year, a golf cart's got to be inspected to make sure they meet the requirements to be on the road. The last thing we want is chitty chitty bang bang riding around on the city street. And, because if they do get in an accident with a motor vehicle's obviously a lot heavier, so we want to make sure that they're as safe as possible.
And don't forget to get it registered.
Golf cart's got to be registered every year, but it's got to be inspected every other year. So even of years like 2024, we do not do golf cart inspections, but we have probably done maybe 24 in the last month or so because people that are buying new golf carts.
For the official Welcome to Flagler Beach guide, visit cityofflaglerbeach.com. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Fever Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. How authentic are you?
What do people say about you? Paul Renner, the Speaker of the Florida House, says that's how you tell how authentic you are. He said it's not what you say about yourself, but what others say about you.
There's nobody better at being you than you. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to get a job doing something that doesn't fit you. And that kind of self-discovery process, I would recommend to everybody, is to try to figure out what makes you tick.
Renner said there's a right place for everybody to thrive and be happy. You can listen to Business Minds Coffee Chat with host Jay Shear here on WNZF, Saturday mornings at 8:30 or anytime on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
Flagler County is the place to be for weekend family fun. Stacy with Fun Froggy Kids tells you why.
Join a ranger at the First Friday Garden Walk at Washington Oaks Gardens State Park. Learn about the history of Washington Oaks while exploring their formal gardens. You are invited tonight to the Flagler Beach First Friday event. Enjoy a night of family fun, live music, dancing, food vendors, arts and crafts, and more. Christian Life Center is hosting a Say Aloha to the School Year Back to School Bash today. There will be games, singing, action songs, and luau-themed fun. Every child will receive a gift with free school supplies. The 2024 Back to School Jam is an exciting kickoff to the new school year. Bring the family and explore dozens of vendors, schools, clubs, and activities available to our Flagler school students. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
FPC boys soccer coach Ramtin Amiri took on a new challenge this summer, coaching the Royal Palm Soccer Club's first semi-pro women's team. The ladies captured the UPSL Florida Championship this week. The secret to their success? Amiri brought in lots of talent from Football County, including Florida's all-time leading high school scorer, Miracle Porter, a former Matanzas Pirate. Ex-Bulldogs include his sister Saba, who played at Embry-Riddle and is currently an assistant at the alma mater, St. Augustine. Malia Dalzell, a former all-area player, and two 2024 graduates, Caitlin Steiner, who will play at Warner University this year, and Sam Jennings, who heads for Coker in South Carolina. What is Sam most excited for in the Palmetto State?
Colder weather, a little bit.
Three current Bulldogs played as well. Juniors Eva Seitz and Natalie Neal, and sophomore Ivy Chen. No matter which team, Ivy's focus is always on her other 10 teammates when she's on the pitch.
Help my team and make them proud.
When it comes to softball, Flagler County has some talented kids at the high school and college level, but that's not where the game ends on the ball fields. Flagler Senior Softball Commissioner Bill Todd says the game is for players of all ages.
And the 65 and above, the skills don't have to be there. We can get a runner from home plate, so even if you're not all that mobile, you can still come out and play and enjoy it. If you want to learn how to umpire, we can get you into that too.
Bill is our guest on the Rich and Mike Sports Show tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. right here on WNZF and always on the Flagler Radio app. FPC Weightlifting will host the AAU Flagler Open tomorrow with over 100 athletes competing, comprising of current high schoolers and 2024 graduates. Weigh-in begins at noon, lifting at 2. Football season opens 2 weeks from today with the Matanzas Pirates hosting the Bishop Kenny Crusaders. The Bulldogs kick off a week later in Winter Park against Lake Howell. Both games will be broadcast live on the radio and the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. This is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.
Well, it's time for that groundbreaking on the $16 million Flagler County Nexus Center. What is Nexus Center? Flagler County Assistant Administrator Holly Albanese, Commissioner David Sullivan, and Jim Ulsimer, Chair of the Library Board of Trustees, will explain and paint us a picture. Hi, I'm David Ayers. Join us for Free for All Friday following the news at 9 and Pierre's Reality Check with my co-host Brian McMillan right here on WNZF with broadcast and podcast on the Flagler Radio mobile app.
Welcome